Hello, perceptive reader. This is James. Do you hear the ice in the glass? I just want you to know that after quite a few weeks, maybe months, I don't know, maybe over a month or whatever, I'm having me a glass of wine. I want you to know that. So you may think that what I'm about to say next is inspired by a glass of wine. All the same, this is something that I was thinking about, and I hope you would think about it with me as well. Imagine now, you go to a company or corporation, okay, and you actually have quite a few people, especially uh, the higher ups, who have even gone to a college like Harvard. And so you go for just a basic interview, you know, and then they say that, there are just certain aspects of the job that that you just find out when you run into them, or, or as they come up. And we just have confidence in you that you'll get it done. And so you say, can you give me an idea of what some of these matters are that would come up? And so one of the persons you see that you interview with goes into their locked file cabinet, and they open it up and they pull out this. It has to be minimum 500 pages, but really probably about 1,000-page manual. And they say, here you go. I'll just check that out for you. And you have now everything that you need. And so you're sitting up there saying, I have everything I need. Yes, you have everything you need in that manual. Okay. Can you point me in the right direction of where to read, where to locate, and this or that? And then the person said, no, you just, eventually you have to know all of it. Now, how would you feel if you had that experience? Now, you probably would still be happy that you just got the job, or what have you. But would you say that that manual would place some type of stress upon you, at least a little bit, at least a little bit? But yet, once you settle down, you probably would be happy to still know that, hey, I got a highlighter here. I know how to highlight. I know how to do this. I know how to do that. And I'll just work my way through it. You probably already think of a systematic way how you're going to get through that manual and to find information, as matters come up, especially if we got headings, subheadings, footnotes, and things of that nature. Okay. And so after the initial surprise or maybe shock, you're okay with it. Now, imagine this. Imagine going on an interview again for what is described in the job description, and that's all you think you're going for. And the next thing you know, uh, as you're going out the door, then the person, the higher up, tells you, yeah, there are probably going to be some matters about this job or what have you that may surprise you, but you'll probably figure it out or what have you. And then then you respond back to the person and say, well, can you give me some type of idea of what some of those matters may happen to be? But this time you get the response of, oh, no, that's nothing. You just figure it out. So imagine you really have the same situation, the same type of really importance, you see, and the gravity of what the job entails and even importance, if you will. But in this case, you did not receive this 500-page or 1,000-page manual that explains anything at all. Imagine that type of scenario. And so, you know what came to my mind as I was taking a couple of sips from this glass of wine was this, the quote from Maria Ressa. And I encourage you once again to listen to that Harvard graduation speech, where she states, if you don't have the right information, you can't act. And I'm going to piggyback on that quote that if you don't have the right information, guess what? It can make the difference between you actually figuring out important, tough problems. I mean, within hours, at least days, you see, at the most, after you have that research to go to, it can make the difference between a matter of days, and I'm here to tell you, a matter of years. And in some cases, even decades. You take care of Perceptive Reader. I'm going to finish the rest of my wine, and you have a very beautiful day. Take care.